just thinking about doing a vlog right now. And you know, there's nothing going on right now. It's just listening to some music. So I was just thinking I would start talking a little bit. I don't really have a planned thing that I was gonna talk about, but I just ate Thanksgiving supper and then I ate the day after Thanksgiving supper, which is a lot of the same things. I ate Thanksgiving, which is really good food. Um, so I've been playing a lot of FIFA lately. I'm trying to get better at FIFA. But yeah, music, I really enjoy listening to music. Makes me feel so much. Um, Sometimes it's difficult to find a purpose in life. Today I was watching Dune, the movie. It's a good movie. It's on my TV set. I think that probably turn the comments on. So allow anyone to comment. Okay. Anyone's allowed to comment. Thinking about the Biden administration. Joe Biden just brokered a peace deal in the Middle East between Hamas and Israel. That's good, I guess. I mean, it's just a ceasefire for the next few days until they will, and then we continue the conflict because they're just going to release like 50 hostages and then they're going to re-continue the conflict. But a few days of stop fighting is better than nothing, I guess. And they're going to re-continue. Yeah, Joe Biden is good at brokering deals. Joe Biden's good at brokering peace deals, but it's going to take a lot more than that to end the war. It's a difficult situation sometimes. Because the war is over a lot of different subjects and a lot of different matters that I don't really understand and I wouldn't pretend to understand. But it's about terrorism and Hamas organization, and so that's why they're being hunted down, because you can't allow people taking hostages and people doing terrorist attacks. Yeah. I kind of wish the way music used to be, but music is more danceable today. I think they make music more danceable today than they used to be. I think sometimes my highs are a lot higher than my lows are low. Or sometimes, I mean, my lows are a lot lower than my highs are high. And when I'm really like high, I have a lot of things to say. And when I'm low, I don't really have anything to say, especially on here. Like, it's funny, there is this girl I went to school with. She hasn't been at school this week. It makes me think I'm doing something wrong. You know? Makes me think I'm doing something wrong. She didn't go to school this week. Well, we'll see if next week if she's there. I feel like I don't feel well, and like all the good feeling I had over the past few months was like going away, and I feel like they could kick me out of the class if they wanted to. And I feel like it'd be better if Steve was there. Steve was like one of the best teachers there. Like he wasn't there this week. I would just feel a lot better if Steve was there. Remember we used to go to arcades when I was a kid. So I'm running out of things to say here. I watched the first episode of Fargo season 3. It was a good episode. Then I watched the second episode of Fargo season 3, and I was like, this is not a good episode. It happens a lot. The second episodes of seasons are not as good as the first episodes of seasons. So I don't think I'm gonna keep doing well. I don't think I'm gonna keep doing quite as much content or as much marketing and content as I was before because um my channel is doing so well. I don't need a boost in viewers. Yeah, I don't need this big old chair here. Big old chair pillow or cushion, arm cushion thing. I just need to be able to lean back really well here. It's difficult sometimes because you know, I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing with my time. I I don't apply to jobs anymore because I don't think I can do them. My eyes don't work very well, so I don't really think I can do them. So I don't apply for them. And I just hope that things will get better, but I think things are gonna get worse because that one girl's gonna knock me in class. Or that one girl is in class and she's probably gonna be in a bad mood or something, or she's probably gonna be in a bad mood because I'm not, you know, asking her out on a date, and she's like, "Oh, I just want money. I just want money," and I'm like, "Okay, well, I'm not gonna give you money just for being here, you know." Because that's how people are. Everyone just wants money. Like everyone just wants money in every relationship. That's why I don't take it too seriously because I would in any serious relationship I would get into, I would just lose money. That's one of the reasons I'm not that interested in getting in a serious relationship because it's just gonna cost me money. It's just gonna cost me money. I don't really get that much from it. I mean, it would reduce the loneliness and stuff, but I don't know if that'd be worth it ultimately. Um, think that people can help people knowing them, people, and help you become better people. And it takes time, though, learning how other people live and teach you how to be a better person. I think that this is sort of like a radio show I have going on here. But it's pretty similar to like watching television or whatever. But just I'm the one creating the content instead of them creating the content. Like you watch TikTok and it's like everything is very uninspiring or boring, and you watch YouTube and everything is uninspiring or boring. You kind of don't really know what to do. Like, should you like join a church or something? I don't really want to join a church because like I'm not like that Christian, I'm not even a Christian at all. I was raised Christian, but I'm not really a Christian anymore. Because Christianity is like a cult, you know what I mean? It's like a cult. Because they just make you spread the word of God to everywhere and everyone. And the whole point is to keep spreading the word of God to everyone, which isn't really what you want to spend your life doing. Because if you spend your life spreading the word of God, then you're kind of obnoxious, but you have a purpose in life from doing that. You have a purpose in life by spreading the word of God, which is worth something. And the idea of praying is worth something, and the idea of religion is worth something. As a one package thing, I don't really believe in it. I don't want to be spreading the word of God my entire life. I don't really want to go to church. I don't really want to do any of that stuff. I don't want to worship a God. I don't want to practice a religion. But I think some of that stuff is important to keep in mind. So you understand how to pray, you understand what religion is, and you understand what God is, then it makes it easier to live, because the concepts of those things, concepts of worshiping someone higher than yourself, the concepts of praying and believing in the power of prayer, and praying to a higher being, and that things are not, it's the idea that things are not in your control, and understanding things are not in your control. You have a destiny, and your destiny is set mostly by God and not by you. Now maybe you do have a role in that destiny. You're going to play a big role in how you get there, but I think the idea of destiny is kind of baked into the Christian idea, that where you ultimately go is kind of not in your power, because there's exterior forces and good and evil that affect your ability to get there. Though Christians don't really call it destiny per se. I don't think anyone calls it destiny except like the Star Wars people or whatever. I think that I listen to a lot of music that has a positive effect on me. And that's why I listen to it, because it has a positive effect. What I'm really looking for is something or someone to change me. Someone to put me in the right direction. Because sometimes it's hard to know what the right direction is. So you keep searching and searching. You understand this or that, but you don't know ultimately where you want to go. I know that faith. Faith is the one thing I have probably more than everyone else does. I have more faith than everyone else does. That's because I was raised a Christian. When you're raised a Christian, you have more faith than people who are not raised Christian. But you can have other religions too, but Christians do teach you to have faith. So I do have faith, and that's something that I have that other people don't have. And I just hope that it's worth something. I hope it helps me survive. It helps keep my depression at a minimum. I do worry a lot about my depression. I have to take medication for it. But I think it'll be okay. I think that people find ways out of boring situations. Things can get less boring. Or things should stay like this, either way. Either way. Thank you for listening to my 0 people watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.